HotxXMagOnlineRadio. Originated in Pittsburgh, PA.
Turn up.
We help promote music, artists, and businesses.
I never had it. I never had it. Never had money like this. I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm working. Never had cars like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm swerving. Never had problems like this. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm nervous. Never had jobs like this. I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm sweating. Never had jobs like this. I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm sweating. Never had problems like this. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm nervous. Never had cars like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm swerving. Never had money like this. I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm working. Sitting in my room, gotta get it from AM to PM to PM to PM to AM. Don't mind, don't get it. I'm taking these chances, I'm baking these chances, I'm setting. Don't mind, don't spend it. They loving your money, they spending your money, then take it. Take ain't money from me. I'm living, I'm woke, man. Fuck it, let's hop in the ride. Only keep an eye on me. I'm toting, I'm focused. Now watch me just stack to the sky. Daughter 14, gotta get it, nigga. And that's by any means. Son turned 10, he getting money. He can't wear skinny jeans. I'm hobo, can't lean on the fam. I lean on the stacks when I fumble. Nigga, that struggle is real. That struggle is real. You get shot and you mumble. No food on the table, no food stamps. Kinda gotta pray to the God I fumble. So I pull up to the sanctuary, pray to Holy Mary all night for I scuffle. So I pull up to the sanctuary, pray to Holy Mary all night for I scuffle. Pray to God. Never had money like this. I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm working. Never had cars like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm swerving. Never had problems like this. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm nervous. Never had jobs like this. I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm sweating. Never had jobs like this. I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm sweating. Never had problems like this. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm nervous. Never had cars like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm swerving. Never had money like this. I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm working. Brother did 4, now he dead now. That ain't been around, so he's scared now. Little bro B6, he the shit now. And I'm so fucked up, I don't fear now. Living in HUD housing, no bust down. Why the fuck would I care now? Last year, didn't care, wasn't scared. I went down with a £quarter. Cop didn't show up, must be smoked up. That's why I'm here now. Never had love like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm working. Never had a job like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, it's perfect. Never had a job like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, it's perfect. Young nigga grown now, got my own now. No time for the bullshit. Young nigga grown now, got my own now. Got time for a full clip. Young nigga grown now, got my own now. No time for the bullshit. Young nigga grown now, got my own now. Got time for a full clip. Never had money like this. I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm working. Never had cars like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm swerving. Never had problems like this. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm nervous. Never had jobs like this. I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm sweating. Never had jobs like this. I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm picking, I'm sweating. Never had problems like this. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm nervous. Never had cars like this. I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm whipping, I'm swerving. Never had money like this. I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm flipping, I'm working.
Let's go. Y'all tuned in to HotxXMag Online Radio with your host, Terra J. Let's keep the ball rolling. Make sure y'all stay tuned in. We will be live with Joyce T.R.C. tonight. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in, tune in, and make sure y'all click that share button and follow the station. Let's get into this next one called Kobe by Reggie. Big Reg. Let them know what it is.
Picture me rolling, I got nothing but weight on my shoulders. Niggas talking like they really know me. In the game and I ball like I'm Kobe. I need a bitch who will ride or die. She gotta keep her 9 to 5. If we get caught with it, I'ma go federal. She keep that pistol right on her side. Yeah, hanging with shots. All my niggas was up in apartments. All my niggas was towing them shotguns. We was getting them lows from the rosters. Then I met me a thoroughbred. She a good girl, and I swear she the smartest. Even though I ain't got one. When the time right, do the shit for my daughter. Fuck a feature, cause I'm really poppin'. 2020, my shit getting harder. My little bitch said she want her a Birkin. You gon' have to do more than some twerking. Walk behind me, I start getting nervous. I can't go back to being locked in the cage. Most these niggas, they really be in the way. I was in 10 toes, now I'm out the game. Picture me rolling, I got nothing but weight on my shoulders. Niggas talking like they really know me. In the game and I ball like I'm Kobe. I need a bitch who will ride or die. She gotta keep her 9 to 5. If we get caught with it, I'ma go federal. She keep that pistol right on her side, yeah. bitch who would rather die. She keep that pistol right on her side, yeah.
Target.
Let's get into this next one by Mill called Target. Let's get it poppin'.
Target, target, oh my, target, target, cause I'm so fly. Target, target, now tell me why. Target, target, oh my, target, target, oh my, target, target, cause I'm so fly. Target, target, now tell me why. Target, target, oh my, bullseye on the head of my target. The deadly departed is over. Leave you dead with the squadron. Can't disregard it, your fucking homie. I go the hardest. The flows are retarded. A sharpshooter, yes, I'm a marksman. Hit you, split you, right here. Your worst fucking nightmare. Fuck you all, quite clear. Take flight, night, air. Bad man to the gristle. Shit's real, so official. Hating on me, no potential. All this talking, no credentials. Target on me, I'm a threat. And I got 'em scared to death. Don't put me to the test, cause I'm nothing like the rest. Target, target, oh my, target, target, cause I'm so fly. Target, target, now tell me why. Target, target, oh my, target, target, oh my, target, target, cause I'm so fly. Target, target, now tell me why. Target, target, oh my, ain't no doubt they see this level of consistency. Ain't you just a target about to put you out your misery? All these haters around me try to drain me out my energy. I'm quiet and I'm dangerous, I got so much artillery. Murder, you ain't nothing. Share this, please, make public, light it. Blaze something, mouth shut, don't say nothing. Target, practice on my victims. Gotta get it out my system. I be fucking with they mental. My hood's murder central. It's over, done, poof, over, quick. Fuck you, soldier, shit, rush through, drop 9, rush 2. Target, target, oh my, target, target, cause I'm so fly. Target, target, now tell me why. Target, target, oh my, target, target, oh my, target, target, cause I'm so fly. Target, target, now tell me why. Target, target, oh my, know who it is? Mill, Union Money ENT.
Huge shout out to Mill for coming live on HotxXMag Online Radio with his single called Target. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay tuned in because we got a special guest tonight, and his name is Joyce T.R.C. Make sure that y'all stay tuned in because we're going to have him live real soon. But in the meantime, we got some more dope music coming for y'all. So I don't know if y'all ready for this next one right here, but y'all better get ready if y'all ain't ready, okay? This next one is by Prada Row, okay, called Let's Make a Song. So let's get to it.
So let's make a song like the one you was made to. So let's make a So let's make a song like the one you was made to. So let's make it. She love it when I hit it from the back like that. In the back of the lag, headed straight to the track. Cash land, baby, in your veins like crack. What the fuck the other pussy niggas know about that? I never let the other hoes know where the fuck I go, where the fuck I be. Cause best believe, when I wake up in the morning, there's a plate to eat before I hit the streets. And when I hit the block, Chevrolet and falls. And when I come back, I'll probably bag or swap. Up all night on the phone, talk about you and I. Making love to you, baby girl, to ease your mind. She called me Poppy and I call her Mommy. When I'm in the belly, she called me Tommy. My ride it out, beautiful, chinky eye. At the lowest of the low, now we take top flight. Cause she knows that. So let's make a song like the one you was made to. So let's make a, let's make a, let's make a. So let's make a song like the one you was made to. So let's make a, let's make a, let's make a. Been taking shots all night, chilling in the limelight, rolling up, eating trees. I'm looking for my Eve tonight. Her favorite song on, center of attention, got the crowd hype. I'm just chilling and sipping, trying to get my mind right. She grabbed me against the wall, began to slow grind. Told me Prada road for the night, you all mine. I said I bet you wanna. Let me hit it like marijuana. Have you catching feelings and wanting to be my baby mama? So let's make a song like the one you was made to. So let's make a, let's make a, let's make a. So let's make a song like the one you was made to. So let's make a, let's make a, let's make a.
Let's go. Like I promised, we got Joyce T.R.C. coming live on HotxxMag Online Radio. Y'all don't want to miss out, so make sure that y'all stay tuned in. We about to get into this next one by Joyce T.R.C. called Dynamite, and then we're going to bring him live. So I hope that y'all ready for this. I need y'all to turn up your phones, turn up your speakers. Let's get into Joyce T.R.C.'s song called Dynamite, then we're going to bring him live. Let's go.
My whole heart heavy on this one. Spotlight on me, it's the kind of night. So rock mixed with Sprite, it's the kind of night. My whole heart heavy, yeah, it's time to write. I'm just trying to blow up like I'm dynamite. They tell me I'm a beater, so I gotta fight. It's been a long day, but a short night. Booking tickets out to Cali for a short flight. I'm just trying to tour the world and see more sights. Bright lights, just the type that I like. I live in the dark, but I still see the light. I throw a couple punches and I still win the fight. They tell me I'ma win and I pray that I might. Every time I touch a mic, yeah, it feels so right. I just wanna be a star shining in the night. Yeah, I finally see the light, I finally see the light. I just wanna blow up like I'm dynamite. 75,000 on the streams, bro. Living life on the edge is how it seems, though. I still remember the first time that I seen dope, and then I got sick, doing what it seems, bro. That's real talk, people only understand if they ever had to struggle just to even touch a band. Yeah, I was that man till I touched that mic stand. Then I turned into a star overnight, you understand? Spotlight on me, it's the kind of night. So rock mixed with Sprite, it's the kind of night. My whole heart heavy, yeah, it's time to write. I'm just trying to blow up like I'm dynamite. They tell me I'm a beater, so I gotta fight. It's been a long day, but a short night. Booking tickets out to Cali for a short flight. I'm just trying to tour the world and see more sights. Bright lights, just the type that I like. I live in the dark, but I still see the light. I throw a couple punches and I still win the fight. They tell me I'ma win and I pray that I might. Every time I touch a mic, yeah, it feels so right. I just wanna be a star shining in the night. Yeah, I finally see the light, I finally see the light. I just wanna blow up like I'm dynamite. Part 2, yeah, we finished part 1. I'ma spit my whole heart till my heart's done. It pumps blood, I can feel it in my veins dripping. Some people reach fame, but they stay slipping. I'ma try not to be that guy. I just wanna make a meal and then stay that fly. If you ever talk to me, then you feel my pain. Yeah, my mind is my storm and I feel that rain. Spotlight on me, it's the kind of night. So rock mixed with Sprite, it's the kind of night. My whole heart heavy, yeah, it's time to write. I'm just trying to blow up like I'm dynamite. They tell me I'm a beater, so I gotta fight. It's been a long day, but a short night. Booking tickets out to Cali for a short flight. I'm just trying to tour the world and see more sights. Bright lights, just the type that I like. I live in the dark, but I still see the light. I throw a couple punches and I still win the fight. They tell me I'ma win and I pray that I might. Every time I touch a mic, yeah, it feels so right. I just wanna be a star shining in the night. Yeah, I finally see the light, I finally see the light. I just wanna blow up like I'm dynamite. Part 3, we headed to a timeout. Pass me the rock game winner, I'm out. On this mic, this the vibe I like. I hope y'all like the song. Yeah, it's like dynamite. On this mic, this the vibe
Let's
I like.
go.
I hope y'all like the song. I call it dynamite.
I hope y'all ready, because like I promised y'all, we got Joyce T.R.C. coming up live tonight. So with further ado, what's good?
What's good, Sarah? What's good? I'm excited. This should be a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, absolutely. I'm excited as well. We just heard the song called Dynamite, and I just got more excited.
Yeah, like dynamite.
That song is definitely dope.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, for sure. So, I mean, let the people know where you representing from.
So my background, I'm actually from I'm from Maryland. So I'm actually from the DMV area, south of Annapolis. So I'm kind of in that little area, and I moved up to Pittsburgh. So I've been in Pittsburgh the last 3 years, just really working on this music and trying to take it to another level.
Okay, that is dope. So, I mean, we just heard your song called Dynamite. We have another song of yours that we're going to play tonight that we're not going to mention yet because we want the people to stay tuned in. But let the people know, where did this talent come from? How did you first get started doing music?
So I actually got started. It's a funny story. I was at a high school football game. I'll never forget this story. And my one of my best friends was a football player, and him and I, he came off the field and we were talking and we just became super close. And then he got me into music. We started, his rap name was J Smooth, and him and I, we started a little group. And from probably maybe sophomore to junior year of high school, we were just making music on the side, having fun, just kind of doing it that way. And then, I took once I graduated from high school, I ended up going into college and really focusing on college. And, while I was there, one of my friends, his rap name's Chris Cannon. He actually got me back into music. I got on one of his mixtapes called Last Train of Thought. And, he had me do one of his songs just as a feature. And that was probably the last time I did a music song before probably the last 2 years. But, I got into college coaching. So TRC stands for the rapping coach, Joyce T.R.C, Joyce the rapping coach. Okay. So now that I'm in the college coaching sphere, I was a little hesitant to kind of pursue some music at first. But now it's just kind of like, it's just become a passion of mine. And we'll probably get into talking about the overcoming the mental illness and why music's important specifically to me later. But for now, like I said, it's something that I've really taken pride in, especially the last 2 years, and came out with 3 albums within 2 years, and just really, really excited with some of the artists I've been working with and the direction that everything's going.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. So, I mean, I know you mentioned you have a lot going on and everything, but so do you have like family that's musically talented as well? I know you mentioned your friend, J Smooth. Shout out to J Smooth. But do you have like any brothers and sisters as well that's musically talented?
I would actually, the interesting thing is my father, he's not musically talented, but he is a radio personality. So he's been on a microphone all his life, interviewing and doing shows and different things like that. And my little sister, she's getting into chorus and starting to sing and stuff like that. So I guess there is a little bit of music talent. My brother's just a fan of everybody. So, and then my mom's the same way. She just supports everybody. So, but yeah, I would say there is a little bit of in terms of being on the mic, background in my family.
That's dope though, because at the end of the day, you like, for instance, your dad, he is on the mic, so he got a music for ear. Your sister, same thing. If she's going to be a singer, she got a music, an ear for music. Your mom, she's a supporter, so she knows what dope music is and what it isn't. So that's definitely dope. You have a strong support system behind you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm very blessed.
That is awesome. So, 2020 has been crazy. I don't know about y'all, but I couldn't wait till 2020 started. And then when it started, it was just like over real quick because of this COVID-19. So based on where you're at currently, how are you dealing with the COVID?
So one of the best things that I did when it came to COVID is I went back home for a little bit just because I got a chance to spend with family because it's hard going back and forth with working two jobs and then also coaching and stuff like that. So I went home for the family for for COVID time, probably about maybe 2 to 3 months. And just while I was home, and part of it's like I have OCD, so part of it's just my natural obsession to just wanna be the best at whatever I put my mind to. So I went home and I learned Logic. I learned how to record, mix, master, and I did my whole second album while I was home during COVID. Yes. So it was a lot of work, but I learned a ton. And it was so cool, and now like when I go into the studio and when I'm collaborating with other artists and stuff, it's kind of like second nature a little bit. Like I've noticed that as I go into every new song, everything's starting to become more second nature just because like I've done some of the producing side of it, some of the record engineering and different things like that. So, that's COVID really taught me how to do a lot of new talents that I never thought I'd be able to do.
And that's dope because I try to let a lot of artists know all the time that always learn how to do everything you can by yourself. Not because you might want to do it by yourself all the time, but because when you have other people do it, it's being done the right way and what can be done and what can't be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost like a music artist goes in the studio, has no idea about anything. I mean, no idea about mastering, mixing until, let's say, one day they learn about it and the producer or whoever the engineer is at the time isn't doing his job. You could correct them on it, but you can't correct them if you're not educated.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of my friends. One of my closest engineers. He always his name's Callie. He always he always been supporting me, and he's done a lot of songs as my engineer from ID Labs. So great.
Oh, okay.
Great studio engineer at ID Labs, Callie. But anyway, biggest thing that he told me, he's like, when you look around at a lot of artists, it seems like nowadays, at some point, a lot of the bigger artists, or not necessarily bigger artists, but a lot of like the up-and-coming artists have been producers in the past. You know what I mean? It seems like that's kind of the way, like, you start making beats and then you start trying to make your own music, and then, because if you think about it, a lot of it, like when you're recording and stuff on your own, you can just send it to engineers now, and then they can, mix and master and do different things just by your vocals. So it's like, a lot of talent comes from just being able to do it on your own. But like I said, for me with the third album, I was just like, I'm gonna do it all professionally. I'm gonna get the top of the line people that I can get with, and I'm gonna do this right. So
that's awesome. So one thing that stuck out to me most was you said during COVID you worked on a new project. So let the people know a little bit more about that project, and is it available for everybody to go stream?
So the project was actually my second album under the Long Days Short Weeks series. Long Days Short Weeks, I suffer from a mental illness known as pure OCD. Mm-hmm. And from when I was in grad school, my second year of grad school, I went there for 3 years because I commuted. Is second and third year were probably some of the worst times of my life. I remember nights when I would drive back from my old college and be in tears just because, like, knowing that the next day I just had to fight and battle and just always, like, it, because the condition is, it's just, you're always battling yourself. You're always trying to, your brain tells you that you can't do something, and then you say, where a typical person can kind of just dismiss that thought. With me, it's like you can't dismiss the thought. It just keeps going and going. Like, you can't do something. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. So it's just like over and over. It's just a constant battle. So it just gets exhausting. And that's where the Long Days comes in. So, you talk about just that fight, just that at the end of the day, you know, you're just exhausted because your brain's just mentally exhausted. Mm-hmm. And then I talk about short weeks because, like, a lot of times when you go through this process, it even though the days seem like they take so long, like, every day is a battle. So at the end of the week, it's like, man, like, where did all the days go? You know what I mean? Like, even though they were long days, it feels like everything was just a blur, and it just flew by. So that's why I came up with short weeks. And so I came out with my first album, available on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, all the social media, or not social media, all the music platforms. You know, I came out with that, and then once COVID hit, that was the perfect time for me to do. You know, I wanted to try and save a little bit of money and try and do something on my own, you know, and just learn, like, you know, can I do this? And I was able to do it. And, you know, the second album, Long Day Short Weeks 2, had a lot of success. It's up to 75,000 streams. My song was right now, I think it's close to 50,000 streams. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just recorded that on my laptop. So, you know, it's just it's really cool to see kind of the progress. And then from once I realized, like, man, like, you know, people are really, you know, vibing with the music and stuff, I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot. And then this third album, I've really kind of gone all out, and, you know, dropped 17 songs, and, you know, really excited. Which is also available on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and all the major social music platforms.
Okay, you out here straight working. Okay, you said COVID-19 ain't stopped you.
Yes.
That's what's up, though. So, you know, when it comes to the mainstream, who motivates you? Who would you say your top 2 or 3 artists would be that motivate you in the mainstream?
So the 2 that motivate me right off the top are G-Eazy and NF.
Nice.
And that's not even, like, that's so easy for me to answer. And I have reasons for both of those. And everybody be like, oh, well, why not Eminem? And it's nothing like, I love Eminem. Like, but just the style, the you know, the culture changes, you know, and G-Eazy fits a little bit more into the culture of nowadays. And NF, a lot of people don't know, actually suffers with OCD. So that's one of the biggest reasons that I listen to his music.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you'll be surprised how many artists, we talking music artists in general, any genre, that go through mental illnesses, and that could be a broad or a variety of them. And it's so crazy because I love it when the artist puts that in their music, because I feel it 10 times more, because we all go through stuff, even if it's maybe not the same disorder or the same, you know, mental issue. We all feel it, because at the end of the day, a lot of the symptoms are the same. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's definitely dope. Like, when I heard Dynamite, I was loving it. I said, ooh, okay. He didn't let the mic on fire.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You're welcome, for sure. So, you know, as mentioned, 2020, crazy because of COVID. But what are your goals for the rest of 2020 before 2021 hits?
So right now, so there's a couple things kind of moving. Number one, I'm gonna probably do another project right after 2020, maybe towards 2021. But leading up to that project, you know, I've partnered with Clutch Media Entertainment. You know, shout out to the great minds there. And one of the things is, like, we really have kind of laid a foundation for what we're trying to do with a show next week. My actual first ever performance live is going to be in front of Young LA. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, Josh from NYC, he's been really, really cool. I'm excited, you know, to perform in front of him and everybody who's gonna be there, my friends. You know, I'm excited. And then from there, we also have another show the next night with Pittsburgh Henny and a couple other big names. So, you know, it's you know, doing shows and stuff. It's new, but, you know, I'm definitely excited. I'm looking to attract, you know, a much broader fan base. And from here, really, for me, it's about marketing. It's about investing. You know, I invested a lot into the album in terms of tangibly to get it out. Now I got to focus on, you know, how I can get it into everybody's hands. So, you know, looking to do some shows. Hopefully, maybe getting down to Atlanta to do some shows. I know me and my marketing partner Sean, we talked about, you know, maybe, you know, doing some more radio interviews across the country and, you know, in the next couple of weeks. So things are really, really moving. You know, I'm excited. But yeah, for the most part, for the rest of 2020, I might do another collab with my one of my buddies back home, Campaign Gold. He was on a couple of my songs on the album. You know, him and I are super close, went to school together and everything like that. Shout out to Jay. But yeah, other than that, like I said, just investing in the album and really trying to put it in as many ears as I can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And everything you said, honestly, like your team is definitely on the right track. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tell you nothing wrong. More radio interviews, you know, more shows, just getting it out there, visiting cities, plus passing out promo, marketing material. It all works at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the biggest promotion nowadays that I'm noticing is, of course, social media, but also word of mouth.
Right.
People love to talk about other people's business, so you just got to get them to talk about your business for real.
Right.
So, you know, you got this, though. I mean, the music's dope, so that's without a question. And I think that's dope. You know, you're going to be doing the show with Young LA. Young LA is super cool. So, you know, hopefully that can lead to another connection for you. And y'all two going to make some fire.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been really cool, like, the last couple months. Like, I did a song with Band Hunted Izzy on my last on Long Days Short Weeks 3. Band Hunted Judge, shout out to them. Two big artists out of Baltimore, and they moved to Georgia, but they go back and forth. So you know, it's been really cool, and I'm definitely excited about, you know, everything moving forward.
Absolutely, as you should. And I mean, we wish you the best as well. But I know a lot of people are wondering. I know you said that you're working with Clutch Media. But are you an independent artist or are you signed?
Currently, right now, I'm independent. You know, I'm definitely open to the sign. But right now, I'm independent, doing a lot of things on my own. But really, you know, just I'm really focusing on just trying to get my name into as many ears as possible. Any way that I can. Smartly, you know, obviously, you know, I have a financial background, so I'm definitely, you know, trying to make moves smartly, because it's easy out here to get really, you know, misconstrued with finances and stuff when it comes to, you know, trying to, you know, make it in music. But so yeah, just doing those things right and marketing to as many people as I can. You know, that's kind of where I'm focused.
Absolutely. I feel you on that one for sure. So, you know, as a music artist, it seems like you and your team know exactly what you guys want to do. You have a plan. What would be your advice to any other music artist trying to pursue music the correct way?
Wow. Love that question. The biggest thing I would say, number one, is research. Just research all, like, as much as you can about, you know, I'm not going to say be obsessive, but, you know, research as much as you can about the music industry and any questions you have. And then you got to find a circle of people who you can really trust. I'm not talking about your friends. I'm not talking about the yes men. You know, I'm talking about, like, people who want the best for you, that you can really trust, and you know they're not going to just feed you a bunch of BS. You know, it's you know, I made with the album, I did make, you know, I'm not going to say mistakes, but, you know, I made some risks, and, you know, I got some rewards from it. But, you know, a lot of the risks could have been alleviated to be a lot more rewarding if I would have spoken with certain individuals beforehand, before making certain decisions. So as the album kind of progressed, I started really connecting with, you know, different marketing minds and different music people that have been in the industry, and, you know, and that's where I think it really takes off. So, like, for somebody trying to get into music, number one, don't give up. Like, there's a lot of people out here who, know absolutely nothing about music. They're just they make fake pages on social media just to hate on you and all that stuff. I mean, that's part of it. So don't always listen to a lot of the people that are just trying to put you down. Just avoid that. And then the other thing is, like, surround yourself with people that are not yes men, and they're just going to kind of straight up tell you, like, that's a bad decision. That's a good decision, and, just make sure whatever path you're trying to excel at, you have people in your circle that are willing to help get you to that path, whether it's marketing or finance or budgeting or accounting or whatever have you, sales. You got to make sure you have good people in your corner.
Absolutely. You couldn't have said that any better. I love the way you answered that.
Yeah, that was a great question.
Yeah, I mean, you really broke it down because, I like to ask music artists this because it's better that they take it from other music artists that are trying to, up and come just like them before they hear from the big dogs in the industry. There ain't no holding back from them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. And it's just, you read a lot of stuff online. You just gotta like actually, you gotta reach out. You gotta take risks. Like I've reached out to, believe it or not, I got a 17-year-old who lives overseas. Him and we talk on WhatsApp all the time. He's made I think he had 8 songs on my Long Days Short Weeks 2 album. Mm-hmm. Or Long Day Short Weeks 2 album and Long Day Short Weeks 3 album. He even made the song he made the beat for 50,000 streams. But it all started because I just reached out to him and I was like, kind of tell me more about the beat making business. He's 17, but I said, tell me more about the beat making business, how everything's working. And him and I have come up with a partnership, and we've made some really good in my opinion, we've made some really good music together. Shout out to Frank.
Shout out to Frank.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good stuff. So
absolutely. So it seems like you have a lot going on. You're working with a lot of people. Plus, you got more on the way. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm really interested in hearing these albums. So where could we follow you on social media, or where could they follow you on social media to hear everything?
So I'm always posting stuff in my on my Instagram. It's Joyce, and then from there it's _ T.R.C. and then _ and that's Joyce T.R.C. It's easy to look up on Instagram. I'm always posting stuff, not just on my actual posts, but also in my IG story. So I'm always in my story, just keeping up with fans and trying to be interactive and keeping up with some of my friends and stuff like that. So a lot of my content, sneak previews, a lot of that stuff I really put in my Instagram story. So if you follow me, if you check out my music, a lot of it is a lot of the main stuff is going to be on my my posts, but a lot of the background and behind the scenes stuff is going to be in my story. So, because I want to keep everything on my post to be mainstream, once I put something out, I want it to be bam, people come to my page and they know who, you know what I mean? So, right. From a marketing and from a business standpoint, there's a lot behind, Instagram and stuff like that. So the way I interact with my fans the most is probably through my stories. So.
Super dope, super lit. And he just gave y'all another knowledge little tip. There y'all go. So, I know you mentioned a couple people, but you want to give out some other shout outs tonight?
Jeez, man, where's my list? No, I mean, first of all, shout out to my girlfriend, Faye. Shout out to a lot of my friends from my sphere around here. Alyssa, Brad, Anita, Jackie, Kelly, Mitch, a bunch of people from this area. And then from back home, obviously, I mentioned Jay. Shout out Saul Real. He's real cool. He's one of the dudes that got me. He saved my album in some ways because he helped me out with some last minute songs and stuff. And the cool thing about Dynamite, not to get off track, but the cool thing about Dynamite is that's one of the last songs that I made. I was, and the album ended up being 17 songs, so I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to, make it 17. But Dynamite, once I wrote Dynamite, I was like, man, that's got to be on the album. So, he was the one. He recorded that last song, and I saved it for him because he's one of the best studio engineers in the DMV area. So shout out. So yeah, sure. And then like I said, shout out Callie, JD from ID Labs, Jack Wardell. Jack did my he's done some music videos. He's done a lot of stuff. And honestly, shout out to Seton Hill, Bethany College, and everybody else who's been really, really supporting me through this journey. Hutch, Jeremy, and that's just a couple people off the cuff, Cliff, that I can think of.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody he just mentioned because he named a lot.
Shout out Smiles and Dave Chamberlain.
Oh yeah, can't forget Dave Chamberlain.
Oh yeah. Shout out Smiles, Dave Chamberlain, and then Sam, my boss from work. So
huge shout out to everybody he just said shout out to. You know what I'm saying? It takes, again, teamwork make the dream work. And even if you just being there as a friend helps him out, shout out to you for being a real one.
Yeah.
And I want to say huge shout out to you as well, because like I said, your music's dope. You came on here like a straight boss. Like I was like, oh, he done came on strong. Interview over, y'all.
No, I appreciate that.
You're welcome. So I would say definitely keep grinding, definitely keep pushing. I'll be tuned in. I support. So anything you have or you release, make sure you send it to me, and we just gonna keep supporting and rocking out.
Absolutely. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you for interviewing me, and I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to keep everybody involved and get these shows rolling next week,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So usually I introduce the next song, but I'm going to let you introduce your next song.
So my next song is called On Lock, and it's right now, it's arguably probably the most streamed song on the album. But yeah, got to keep that thing on lock. And, I'm not talking about guns and stuff like that. I'm just talking about, keeping my girl on lock, keeping everything in your life on lock. So shout out to this next song, On Lock.
Oh man, it's going down. Let's get it.
Big boy, you on the track.
Bad chick, yeah, I gotta keep that thing on lock. One shot, touch a mic, keep that thing on hot. I ain't never touch a Glock, but that homie got a shot. Every time I'm in the building, I'm the man on spot. Blue bands, counting streams up with my friends, going in. Squeeze that blue pen up until it bends. I got homies counting bands, I got homies in the stands. I got homies turn to haters, I got haters turn to fans. We be going hard for the city, y'all know it. They be showing love, yeah, my fans all show it. Yeah, the grass is always greener, but I never smoke it. Anybody throw a beat, guarantee that I'ma smoke it. Bad chick, yeah, I gotta keep that thing on lock. One shot, touch a mic, keep that thing on hot. I ain't never touch a Glock, but that homie got a shot. Every time I'm in the building, I'm the man on spot. Blue bands, counting streams up with my friends, going in. Squeeze that blue pen up until it bends. I got homies counting bands, I got homies in the stands. I got homies turn to haters, I got haters turn to fans. They be telling me I'm a star, eat the beat up bar for bar. Blue faces in the pocket, yeah, they look like Avatar. Money in the air, fun in the air. I'm on this track and it's not even fair. Your girl say my name and I'm not even there. She look in your eyes and see me right there. Hold on the swag and I try not to brag. Pocket so heavy, my jeans gotta sag. Seeing the price and I'm gripping the bag. I get to the pot so you know that I'm jacked. Roger that, your girl throw it at me, I dodge the cat. Out in LA like a Dodgers hat. Counting these racks so they make up a stack. People see my grind, wanna be like me. Why? Yeah, they tell me I'm a star while I sip the iced tea. Yeah, you're only big ones, don't believe the hype. See, only real ones in my circle that I'm letting hype me. Bad chick, yeah, I gotta keep that thing on lock. One shot, touch a mic, keep that thing on hot. I ain't never touch a Glock, but that homie got a shot. Every time I'm in the building, I'm the man on spot. Blue bands, counting streams up with my friends, going in. Squeeze that blue pen up until it bends. I got homies counting bands, I got homies in the stands. I got homies turn to haters, I got haters turn to fans.
Huge shout out to Joyce T.R.C. again for coming live on HotxxMag Online Radio. Let's get into this next one called Juice Box. Mill featuring East Philly. Let's get it.
Like Netflix, how to come paint like that's quick. Bang, 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 no contested. Bang, 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 no contested.
contested.
Up and away, setting they ass up in the day. If a nigga try to leave something away, ditch in the ground, stuck in the grave. I do what I want. Fuck what you say. These niggas can't stop me. Stuck in the race. These niggas is average. My niggas is savage. Leave something away. I'm hard to love. I'm easy to hate. My word is law. I ain't easy to break. There's no love if you ain't in my club. It's a dub. I ain't easy to shake. These niggas is foul. These niggas is fake. Fuck man, bitch. Then cheese in they face, but cheese for rats. These niggas are jakes. These niggas not real. These niggas is fake. CP on top. My niggas get cake. Death for the sauna. Fuck do you think? My niggas break bread with the niggas they claim to die in the Thursday. Fuck do you think? Niggas is crazy. My niggas insane. Bullets with helmets. Bullets and brains. Beefing with us. You deep in the pain. My niggas is different. You niggas the same.
Up and away, 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 up and away. Fast still watching like Netflix. How to come paint like that's quick. Fast still watching like Netflix. How to come paint like that's quick. Bang bang bang, don't contest it. Bang bang bang, don't contest it. Chest full bullets, you can jest it. Chest full bullets, you can jest it. Up and away, up and away, up and away. Watching like Netflix, how to come paint like that's quick. Fast still watching like Netflix, how to come paint like that's quick. Don't contest it, bang baby, don't contest it. Me and my youngin' swaggin', that automatic clapping. Hush money, Nudie Lane, I'm the fucking captain. Picture me oceanfront, rose gold bungalow, sophisticated trying with the clap on fans. No longer slinging tan cause my toes in the sand. Burberry straw hat, chief of contrabands. I was standing in the wind and it was from my ear. You better think Lord and keep moving forward, cause some niggas get pilled with their own sword. Some niggas get pilled with their own sword. I said that before, I said that before. Up and away, bang. Up and away, I'm on the whole key in the day, gone. Up and away, 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 up and away. Fast still watching like Netflix, how to come paint like that's quick. Fast still watching like Netflix, how to come paint like that's quick. Bang bang bang, don't contest it. Bang bang bang, don't contest it. Chest full bullets, you can jest it. Chest full bullets, you can jest it. Up and away, 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 up and away. Fast still watching like Netflix, how to come paint like that's quick. Fast still watching like Netflix, how to come paint like that's quick. Fast still watching like Netflix, how to come paint like that's quick.
Hey.
Don't contest it. Bang, baby,
Hey,
don't contest
let's
it.
go. Huge shout out to Nudie Lane. Make sure y'all go check out his album, available on all major music platforms right now. Just type in Nudie Lane and it'll pop up for you. And make sure y'all check it out. You feel me? Let's get into this next one called Divided by Chosen One. And make sure y'all stay tuned in to HotxxMag Online Radio.
Indo. I stand united, never divided. I gave my all, I am arriving. I gave my all, I am not trying. Watch me ball, I just been vibing. I got the diamonds, I got the weed. I got my bitches just sucking it clean. Like damn it, I'm good, like damn it, I'm me. I never gave a fuck if I live on the streets. I give no fucks, I'm like hold up. I pop a Zan when I roll up. I've been so cold, I get no love. I just keep spiking my sodas. I told them this shit, I'ma blow up. She looking at me like so what? If we ain't fucking, then smoke one. I'm in the middle of the hood doing donuts. Fuck what they think, I've been on one. She said, give me that stick, the long one. I said, hit the gas when the start up. Cause we driving fast to start them. If anybody riding, just hop in. I'm in my zone, I ain't stopping. If you still hating, then watch this. I'ma throw a band when I walk in. I stand united, never divided. I gave my all, I am arriving. I gave my all, I am not trying. Watch me ball, I just been vibing. I got the diamonds, I got the weed. I got my bitches just sucking it clean. Like damn it, I'm good, like damn it, I'm me. I never gave a fuck if I live on the streets. I stand united, never divided. I gave my all, I am arriving. I gave my all, I am not trying. Watch me ball, I just been vibing. I got the diamonds, I got the weed. I got my bitches just sucking it clean. Like damn it, I'm good, like damn it, I'm me. I never gave a fuck if I live on the streets. Never divided.
Never divided, but I am defiant. Never divided, but I am defiant. See, I move in silence, but I'm getting violent. So high I'm flying, like where can I find them? I'm talking about God, cause damn it, I'm trying. I've been seeing signs, I believe in the signs. You're losing your mind, just trying to be like them. Like, open your mindset, I'm starting riots. I got the pliers, I'm coming for everything you denied us. Everything you denied us. I don't give a shit, I'm not biased. I see the hate through the skies. The loyalty's tested behind us. No more new friends, I just minus. They looking at me like I'm giant. You wanna suck dick, just don't bite it. She riding that dick while I'm driving. I stay united, never divided. I gave my all, I am arriving. I gave my all, I am not trying. Watch me ball, I just been vibing. I got the diamonds, I got the weed. I got my bitches just sucking it clean. Like damn it, I'm good, like damn it, I'm me. I never gave a fuck if I live on the streets. I stand united, never divided. I gave my all, I am arriving. I gave my all, I am not trying. Watch me ball, I just been vibing. I got the diamonds, I got the weed. I got my bitches just sucking it clean. Like damn it, I'm good, like damn it, I'm me. I never gave a fuck if I live on the streets.
Also gon' ball and you know what we do. Put that heat to his face like a burner on stoves, and I'll tear down his block for wiping his nose. While he one call away, he'll take a soul. I'm steady calling me, texting me, no. Asking Lord why temper take all our bros, because I'm a dog. You took about 4. Now bitch I'm purging and kicking in doors. Promise my Glock that I won't lose no more, and I keep me a hammer with lightning no Thor. Racks on me like you live in a boat. If you turned out your body, you will lose your soul. Remember them days I was stuck on the floor and them bitches ain't like me, ain't answer my calls. But now that I'm up, it's they dropping they draws. You saying it's up, you getting knocked off. All a nigga know is go and get them busy. And if it's not about no money, what the fuck you tripping? And if you really about your money, bear, go and get it. Bitch, you know I'm with it. Blow your brains out at his work, tell him mind his business. When I was locked up in the cage, man, I had a vision. I told my mama and my brothers I'ma go and get it. These niggas hating on me, yeah, I see these niggas envy. And if he talking about some smoke hopping that water, then we getting busy.
Let's go. Let's get into this next one by Mail called Strategize. Let's go. Then we got one more song after this. We're gonna get into that peso pack, and then we out of here.
When life gets you down,
hey,
you gotta get up.
Let's go.
Strategize this game, find a way to come up. It's a world full of dreams. You can be the next one. If you put your mind to it, you can do what you want. When life gets you down, you gotta get up. Strategize this game, find a way to come up. It's a world full of dreams. You can be the next one. If you put your mind to it, you can do what you want. They try to put the blinders on, I see it with a clear view. I'm about to drop the bomb, I'm coming to a hood near you. Always in the front, I keep the haters in the rear view. The paper's all I want, you talking crazy, I don't hear you. Got my own style, there's no one I could be compared to. Killing rappers on the mic, so lyrically I'll hear you. Strategize, I plot, and I plan out the clear blue. Put your faith in God and let the good Lord steer you in. Nights like this, I like to strategize the game plan. I can roll the dice and play chess with the same hand. Ain't nobody stopping me, nobody in the game can. All it takes a second and your whole life can change fast. Shots out the J-pad, producers get escape plans. Watch me hit the stage and grab the mic like a face mask. It's too real out here to be messing with your fake ass. I would love to school you, but we ain't in the same class. When life gets you down, you gotta get up. Strategize this game, find a way to come up. It's a world full of dreams, you can be the next one. If you put your mind to it, you can do what you want. When life gets you down, you gotta get up. Strategize this game, find a way to come up. It's a world full of dreams, you can be the next one. If you put your mind to it, you can do what you want. Real hip-hop live, let the fake music cease. Legends of the past still make moves with me. All I do is win, so you can't lose with me. This mumble rapping stuff is all new news to me. Like Michael Jackson, I'll smooth on my feet. Groove on the beat, then I do on the heat. Put y'all to sleep, yeah, true honesty. True quality, I'm a true prophecy. You can shake my shine and I'ma still bloom. And I strategize like coaches in the film room. I'm so lyrically inclined and I'm in tune. And strategize the new schemes is all I'm into. I'm hungry, I'm starving with everything that's on the menu. These rappers is hungry, I didn't mean to offend you. I would never ever stop, so I must continue. Status of a champion, I'm only here to end you. When life gets you down, you gotta get up. Strategize this game, find a way to come up. It's a world full of dreams, you can be the next one. If you put your mind to it, you can do what you want. When life gets you down, you gotta get up. Strategize this game, find a way to come up. It's a world full of dreams, you can be
Let's go. Huge shout out to Mel with his song called Strategize. We about to get into the last song tonight called Woldy by Peso Pack, and then we out of here. Make sure y'all tune in this upcoming Saturday. We will be live with Reezy Reek before we take a week off. So let's get into this last one by Peso Pack called Woldy, and then we'll be live again this Saturday at 9 p.m. Go follow me on social media at HotxxMagOnlineRadio. We out here.
Oh, you slangin' Woldy. Oh, you bangin' Woldy. Go toot that thing up, shorty. Then go on and shake some for me. Oh, you slangin' Woldy. Oh, you bangin' Woldy. Go toot that thing up, shorty. Then go on and shake some for me.
I ain't tryna see you tootsie roll, I'm tryna see you twerk. So we gon' fuck him a pop a perk or something. After that, go back to work or something. What you need, tell the nigga come get it. I got it right now for a real good ticket. You can go and ask Bills about the bills I was getting. Get your will, hit the turn, drink spill, I'm trippin'. Nigga better watch how you hitting the motherfucking corners when I'm sippin' this drink. Turned off grease and shit pop. Touch him on the Glock, little robot. Little freak bitch, she a perk star. Good head on the shoulder, she can go for it. Mama always said, boy, you should show off. Now mama, I'm rocking these shows off. Percocet to walk till I doze off. Bad little sniffer blew her nose off. Percocet to watch till I doze off. Bad little sniffer blew her nose off.
Oh, you slangin' Woldy. Oh, you bangin' Woldy. Go toot that thing up, shorty. Then go on and shake some for me. Oh, you slangin' Woldy. Oh, you bangin' Woldy. Go toot that thing up, shorty. Then go on and shake some for me.
Hustling since I was a pup, nigga. I let her in to run it up, nigga. Fuck school last, I had cash habits, and for that, nigga, I was proactive. First weed heads, then crack addicts, got stab heads, level plain bags. More designer weed, no plain bags on my track phone with a brick snapper. Got 3 more playing hit tags, still the same nigga from pre-K. No more revolvers than was pre-K. Still Lil Keith with the Nike part and the ball fade. It was Reggie bags, then Raw came. Went from Levi's to ball mans. I took the ride when them cars came. Shorty gon' do it for the lights. Nigga only gon' do it for the hype. Said shorty gon' do it for the lights. Nigga only gon' do it for the hype.
Oh, you slangin' Woldy. Oh, you bangin' Woldy. Go toot that thing up, shorty. Then go on and shake some for me. Oh, you slangin' Woldy. Oh, you bangin' Woldy. Go toot that thing up, shorty. Then go on and shake some for me.
Shout it, toot it, make it swing for me. Gon' do your thing, shout it, toot it, make it swing for me. Gon' do your thing, shout it, toot it, make it swing for me. Gon' do your thing, shout it, toot it, make it swing for me.